Good day, one and all. Welcome back to the Pillars of Eternity Let's Play. It's become very exciting and all of our party members are dead. Yes, they're dead. It's just us now. We'll have to make our way over to the Gilded Vale and try and recover from this illness that we've contracted after some sorcerer did a load of big magic stuff with this stone thing next to us. So first I'm going to inspect these ash bodies and see what we can find there, and then hurry up, toot sweet, over to Gilded Vale. So, without further ado, let's see what this vessel flesh. Oh, what's happening? Something's happening. Take the vessel flesh. What's this? Oh, something bad is happening. Can we inspect that? This massive structure is formed of stone, adder, and copper and covered in strange glyphs. The air around it vibrates with an unusual energy. I think we really need to get out of here really quickly. Oh! It stopped. Oh, golly. Ah, now we get a compass. This means we now get the world map. So we were in silliness, the ruins that we were told to avoid. There's the Valewood and there's the Gilded Vale. So we need to first head to Valewood before we can get to Gilded Vale. It's not lighting up. So it will take us 6 hours to get to Valewood. Yes, go.
Could use some rest.
Oh! A corpse. Camping supplies. Take all. Camp. Rest. That'll reset our health. You can't see, but yeah, I was a bit low on health and things. Take those. Slow down a bit. Okay, I suggest that we just carry on along this path. See where it leads us. I can't believe we're all alone. Hope that we can find some party members soon. Is there anything that we need to know about? Oh! Oh, that was a ghost! Okay, let's keep going. See what we can see. Yes, inspect. Shattered pieces of a crate are strewn across the dirt along with a few muddy vegetables. Can we eat them? Oh, what's this? The grass is still flattened behind the wagon's wheels. Barrels of cabbages, potatoes and squash have been overturned and abandoned. Let's have a look at this. Camping supplies and a bit of silver. Super. Let's go down here. See what happens when we try and cross this bridge. I'm encouraged that we haven't encountered any more bandits. That may well change though. Ah! What's this? Northwest to Gieran's Grasp, south to Gilded Vale. There we go. Now it's lit up. Gilded Vale. 8 hours! Yes. Building the Warden's Lodge in your stronghold grants access to a variety of bounties. Bounty quests are challenging combat encounters. Right. Let's have a look at this map. Ah, look! Huge map. All uncovered. Lots of buildings. Orpheus House. The Black Hound Inn. Aloth. Ida. Yes, various things to explore. So let's get going. Let's get going. People hanging from a tree. Lovely.
You must be one of the new settlers. Welcome to Gilded Vale. You'll be pleased to know that we've had some recent vacancies here.
That's not funny. Do you welcome everyone this way? A bit sarcastic, I think. He's been a bit manky, hasn't he? The only answer you hear is the buzzing of flies from the tree.
Of course, we'll need to make some inquiries first. The inestimable Lord Radric VII has taken great pains to insulate our town from Widewind's legacy. Have you ever conceived a Hollowborn child?
What?
Are
No.
you absolutely certain? Lord Raderick has made it his first priority to eliminate this scourge from our village. I should warn you, stranger. Here in Gilded Vale, we have a special place for dissidents, charlatans, and those who would hide a curse in our midst.
Yes, I can see what you do with
His
people you don't
lordship's
like.
wife is with child and due any day now. Without his approval, I shan't be able to find you a permanent settlement. It will have to wait until after the birth. We can continue our interview then, after the bell tolls from Radric's hold to signal my lord's new heir. In the meantime, you can find temporary accommodations at the inn just southwest of here.
Okay, I don't like this chap, so I don't want to talk with him any longer than we need to. Let's just get this over with. So we're talking about the tree. Not everyone has accepted the measures necessary to keep the village safe. Ever since Lord Redrick banished the mothers of Hollowborns, some have taken up arms against him. And while he's been searching for a cure, he's been beset with frauds and opportunists. I see. We've had ciphers, wizards and animancers come through town, taking the Lord's coin and promising to end the curse. Lord Redrick has now made an example of those who would profit from the tragedy. Okay. So, it seems to me that Lord Redrick doesn't like magic very much, so I think we should keep quiet about anything. Okay, Hollowborn, a scourge upon the Direwood for 15 years now. Children born without souls. Okay, I see. He's a bit of a nutcase, this one. Okay. We don't have the option to leave, so we're going to have to talk about some of these other things. We're not going to tell him that I'm ill. Before I got here, I saw several people conducting a strange ceremony near some ruins. Mind where you mention that. People will try anything these days. Okay, maybe so. Let's be non-committal. Oh, we have to. We have to tell him that I'm feeling strange.
Whatever your problem, it sounds like a matter for an animancer. However, the only animancer in Gilded Vale isn't in any condition to speak.
Uh-huh.
Consider yourself fortunate. After she failed Lord Radric, we saw to it that she wouldn't profit from the misplaced trust of others. A bad cure is often worse than none at all.
Right, so they killed the animancer.
But if you're set on finding a bottle of troll piss or a dead Audra pebble to rub on your forehead, you're welcome to check her pockets. A little corpse stink is nothing when you're digging for shit. My advice, however, is to be satisfied that you escaped and leave it at that.
Okay, I'm thankful. Bye. Don't want to talk to you anymore, you
out
miserable Burke. Yeah.
Listen!
2 tolls. Let that be the last.
3. Gods have mercy.
It seems your arrival is ill-timed.
What does 3 tolls of the bell mean?
3 bells toll only for the death of a Radric. I fear Lord Radric's heir is lost, or else Hollowborn, and so lost all the same. You should tread carefully. Circumstances have changed a great deal.
What do you mean? You come to us at a time of mourning. The legacy has struck at the heart of Gilded Vale. Our efforts to redeem ourselves in the eyes of Bareth must be redoubled. Okay. I will know more details when the messengers arrive. The vagaries of childbirth, perhaps. But that is not your concern. Will this affect the offer to new settlers who want somewhere to stay? I can be sure of nothing right now. I advise you to get some rest at the inn or a stable for all I care. Find me afterwards. I will know more soon enough. Yeah, go away, you horrible little man. Visions and Whispers. Quest completed, the Gilded Veil. Splendid. Now what happens? Let's have a look. Seek help for your condition. Can we... Yes, what's this? We can go over here. We have something to look at by the tree. Hello, who's that? Scattered between the roots are bracelets of twine and bead, wilting flowers and notes, half erased by the rains.
Were you looking for someone in that tree? I could introduce you.
Excellent. I'm looking for anyone who can help me feel better. My condolences. Okay, that's the end of that. Can we talk to him again? Welcome to our lovely village. Right, I think this is the inn. Let's go there. Quick! You see 4 people gathered by the door to the inn. Their raised voices and chopping gestures suggest an argument reaching its climax. The first figure raises his hands for calm. His face is partially obscured by a hood, but his height and stature suggest an elf.
I meant no offense. Let's put this matter to rest over a round, shall we? My treat.
Hoping to soothe our pride with a few Adira coppers, eh? We don't need your coin.
Alright, what's going on? Bit of a race fight.
Go on. Say it again. I'm itching for an excuse.
Why, you're itching for the kindling touch of your sister, you cocksfeather!
Ah.
I'll cut that barrel-licking tongue out of your head.
This is a misunderstanding. I didn't say whatever it is you think I said. We've nigh quarrel.
That's where you're wrong.
I think he's playing with them. Okay. Let's see if we can all get drunk together. This is unnecessary. Wouldn't you rather be inside drinking than out here arguing? Oh, they don't want my help. Sounds like we're defending him. Oh, it's a fight. Alright then, if you want to fight. Then you'll get a fight. Fight. And there we go. That was the end of that. Okay.
Not quite how I hoped to get to know the neighbors. Thank you for your timely assistance with that awkward situation.
Actually, that was fun.
Then I can't imagine you lack for entertainment in these parts.
He straightens his hood and you note the remains of fraying embroidery on his gloves. His boots are caked with the dirt of many months' travel, but the leatherwork beneath it is sturdy and fine.
Well, I suppose introductions are in order after that little fiasco. Aloth Corvusser, at your service.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm a wizard by training, and an adventurer by necessity. I was born in the Seathwood, part of the mainland of the Adir Empire, and both of my parents served the nobility, which afforded me an education for which I am grateful. However, there were no open positions in those houses, and so I decided to seek new means in a new land. And how exactly did you come to be here?
Well, I was travelling with a caravan, but we were separated near some ruins.
Griffin ruins? Well, those can be dangerous places during the best of times, which these are not. And half the locals would arrest you for trespassing, and the rest would kill you outright. I'm curious, what exactly did you find there?
Well, just a Bewick and a mad nutcase who turned lots of people to ash.
You survived? I've heard such a thing was impossible. But it seems you either have a knack for timing or the favor of the gods.
What are you doing in Gilded Vale, wizard?
Excellent question. I came looking for fresh air and cheap land. Instead, the magistrate gave me directions to the inn and a story about the local lord's expectant wife. But I take it that's a familiar tale.
Yeah. Okay, he is a wizard, so I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk telling him that we need an expert on souls.
Indeed. The local lord has searched far and wide for similar specialists. And he has rid himself of them almost as desperately.
Yes, we saw the tree. How did you manage to cross those 3 drunks?
I'm afraid that was a matter of misunderstandings and mistranslations. It doesn't help that people in these parts remember their war with Adir like it was yesterday.
I think you told one man to go and do his sister. Yes. They misheard him, apparently. Well, I heard the same thing. Okay, so he's a bit mischievous. And he's going to speak more clearly next time. I'm tired of this conversation, so I'm going to go.
Recent events. It's just as well. I've had enough of the watered wine and lumpy beds at the inn. They say even the owner tired of the place. Just up and left one day. It explains quite a lot about the upkeep. Perhaps I could join you. I could use a change of scenery, and I find it's better to travel in numbers.
I agree. It's definitely better to travel in numbers. Join my wonderful party. Let's go.
Excellent. I shall follow you.
Super! Well, the first thing we're going to do in this party is take all the loot. Excellent. There we go. Let's have a look at our newly found wizard. There we go. Slow it down a bit. And I think we shall leave that episode there. We have a new party member, Aloth the wizard. And I shall bid you a fond farewell and a tally-ho!